We're at the Beguiling today, a place full of amazing graphic literature.
One of the best comic stores in Toronto.
And we're talking about an amazing piece of, I guess maybe, literature as well. This is
interactive storytelling.
Exactly. Mass Effect 2 for the PlayStation 3. This is the introduction of the Mass Effect series on the PS3 platform. Some PS3 owners are probably like, well, Mass Effect, what is it? It's a sci-fi role-playing game by BioWare. You're playing as Commander Shepard, who can be either male or female.
But Shepard, they'll follow him. He's a hero, a bloody icon.
Basically, the storyline, I mean, it picks up from where Mass Effect 1 left off, but the story is fairly self-contained. And what the PS3 version of the game does, which is very clever, is after a sort of very exciting opening segment, very exciting. I love it. It's one of the best game openings, I think, in recent years. The PS3 version has a interactive comic, I guess, that you download from the PS3 store, which takes you through the events of Mass Effect 1, lets you make some of the key decisions that were in Mass Effect 1 that will help develop your character, and catches you up on the story. So you can sort of just go straight into Mass Effect 2, have some of the background, but really the story is very self-contained.
This is one of the hallmarks of this game. You know, your decisions affect the story and the outcome, and in particularly the ending that you get. So,
or endings, yeah.
Or endings.
Various different endings, yeah.
So it's kind of good that they're using the interactive comic to let you sort of begin in that way. And then the other thing about this game is dialogue tree craziness.
Yeah.
You know, you can sort of choose how you want to learn about the world. I'm not a huge RPG guy, and this game, they sort of put a lot of that under the hood. I mean, you can still play it as much as you want and tweak things, but if you're not a giant RPG guy, this is still an utterly fantastic game. I mean, this has won a ton of Best of the Year stuff and absolutely deserved it. Now, speaking specifically about the PS3 version, they're making a lot of claims about this being, you know, looking better. It looks good.
It looks good. It looks. I went back and replayed a little bit of the Xbox version. It looks a little better. It's not like. It doesn't look like they're using a whole new engine or anything like that.
Well, they say they are.
Well, they say they're using the Mass Effect 3
engine.
Yeah,
so.
It looks good. The characters are a little better defined. The animation is maybe a little crisper, but I think if you put them side by side, you wouldn't say, oh my goodness, that looks so old, this looks so much better. But you know what, it doesn't matter. If you're a PS3 owner, you haven't played this game before, unless you played it on another machine, you gotta play it. Mass Effect 2 was one of the best games last year, one of my favorite games of last year. The sequel is coming out for the PS3 and the Xbox this year, so now is the time to strike. Get this game. I love this game.
It's a great game. No, and then, you know, they're throwing in DLC,
tons of DLC,
tons of DLC, all the Xbox 3. So it's a great way to catch up, and you really can't go wrong with this.
They've just done a really good job with this game, and it's good that it's come to the PS3. It's a little feather taken out of the cap of Xbox owners. Maybe they can't claim this as an exclusive series anymore, but if you have a PS3 and you haven't played Mass Effect, jump on Mass Effect 2.
Yeah, it's an utterly fantastic game.
So what are you going to give it?
9.5.
That's a 9.5 for me as well.